This segment of Naperville Sports Weekly is brought to you by Boomba, Performance and Athletic Apparel.
Phil, we're just about at the midway point of this fall season. How do you feel about your team so far?
We had that talk Monday, and we are at the halfway point. And we discussed the record, which is 11-3, now 12-3 as of last night. 2 losses to Naperville Central, who's a real nice team. And their goal has been to get the most wins for a team in the high school's history over a season, and I think they're gonna get it. But I also explained to them that we're not gonna stop working hard because we're halfway through. We're gonna start pushing some envelopes. And they didn't understand what that meant, I don't think, till after Monday's practice, where they didn't hit a ball for 2 hours. And it was back to footwork because of the weekend's tournament and things we all discuss after they play, what they need to work on. So that I get feedback from my players, which normally a coach, I know what you need. Well, I do, but I'd like to let them start to be part of it because you're halfway through the season and they should be. And they agreed. They just didn't know we were going to go that extreme the first day after the half. Played at Bartlett last night, saw some improvement in some and not in others, and we're going to be back at it again. We weren't going to practice tonight, but decided we needed one. And then hopefully the things that we're working on carry over into matches throughout the whole team, not just maybe the athletes who get it, not just the higher level players at 1 singles or 1 doubles. So I think the goal of getting the most wins is there on their mind, but I don't want it to fuel so much that they forget what they're trying to accomplish. Of course, conference championships, sectional championships, state qualifiers, that's all out there. But I think if the number of wins takes care of itself, I think those things will come in time.
Now, you have a very young team this year, not just kind of a handful of seniors.
3, to be exact.
When you look at that team, has the growth that you've seen in this first half of the season kind of surprised you with how vast it's been?
It didn't surprise me, because when you do this for 34 years, you know what's going on, and it's due to the kids, I think, decision to play in the summer and to take what we talked about at awards night last year seriously, that the season is made now, I can do only so many drills. I can only spend so many hours, and then you're playing. Can we make you better during the season? I think so. But can we do the extreme change? I'm not so sure. So the off-season was huge to them, you can tell. I was skeptical in the beginning as to who was going to be playing for me because I lost a ton of firepower. And as I watched tryouts, started going to myself, and I said to my assistant coaches, we're not that bad. And then I started looking at years and names, and I went, whoa, we're young. So the concept of them believing that they could be good, usually the younger ones, they buy into it because they don't know what they're in for. Older ones have been there. Older ones, great leadership. The 2 seniors of the 3 that are playing first doubles and first singles, Amanda and Saya, amazing leadership. You don't have to ask them to work hard. And when somebody doesn't, they're going to be a little vocal towards them. And that's where I think they brought the younger ones into the theory of if you work hard, good things are going to happen to you.
You mentioned her, Amanda Glavin, 2-time state doubles qualifier for you. Playing singles during the conference season, how has that transition kind of been? I know the couple times we've seen it, she's been dynamite.
Amanda is probably what most coaches would say a little bit of a freak athlete.
Okay.
I think Amanda could go out and play whatever sport she wants. Give her a week, she'll fit right in volleyball. When she was an 8th grader, I hit with her for about an hour on this court right here. And I knew we had an athlete coming. She had just basically started playing. And I said to her, you're going to be a huge deal for this team. And it matters how serious you are. Amanda would tell you her summer was not as strong as she should have. So we call her life story, her senior year, is called the 8-week program. The 8 weeks that she missed in the summer, she's having to do double duty now. And so the concept of hitting extra after practice hasn't bothered her at all. She leads by example. which is the best thing. She'll get mad at herself before she'll take it out on a player on her team doing something wrong. And so when you see a kid that does that and then isn't willing to guide the team a little bit, say we're not doing it the right way, she's just going to get better. And every practice, it's interesting that you can see something she did wrong last night is she's correcting the next day. Her attitude to get better is strong, almost to a deficit, to where it hurts her sometimes. She gets so upset with herself during a match that it digs in too much. And she needs to relax a little bit and have some fun. And as you said, you've seen her play, and she needs to smile more and show that it's just so that relaxed, because like I said, she's a wound athlete, and her doubles, 2 years of playing doubles, 3 years of playing doubles since she was a freshman. She's a rare breed of singles player that you don't see. Well, she'll come to the net a ton. And I don't care how good you are, she'll stick her nose in there. And a lot of girls you see now playing singles are baseline, bash away. She can't hit with some of those kids. She cannot play a baseline game consistently hard. What she does is she'll lull you to sleep, and next thing you know, she's there. So that's what I've liked about her. I always can send her to doubles, which I'll do some this weekend. She didn't play at all last weekend down at the Invitational at Rosary, and probably the hardest time of her life ever, because she wants to play. She won't tell you if she's hurt, but she was. She pulled a muscle in the Matea match. And I was thinking about, okay, let's ease it and let her play doubles. And we talked Friday, and then Saturday morning I was driving to the tournament, and I said, nope, you're not going to play. And I texted her. She says, okay. And I said, just trust me. So her having to sit on the sideline and coach with me, she said, I will never do that again. I hate it. She says, you understand, I want to play. She says, letting my teammates win a tournament where I could be out there playing, she said it was awful. So that kind of tells you, I guess, a little bit about her.
Definitely. Well, Phil, we appreciate you giving us a big chunk of your time. And,
no problem.
We'll let you get back to practice. Good luck to you and the girls the rest of the season.
Thank you.